All right, in this next video demonstration, we want to set up our routers to use RIPv2 only for incoming requests on all interfaces. So we're going to go to Server A, start off with that, go to Start, Administrative Tools, and then Routing and Remote Access Services. We're going to go to RIP, and on this interface, we're going to right-click and say Properties, and change the incoming packet protocol to RIPv2 only, and say OK. We're going to go over to Server B and repeat the same process for all interfaces, so Administrative Tools, Routing and Remote Access, and on Server A, or the interface that's to Server A, go to Properties, RIPv2 only, say OK, and then also this other interface to Server C, Properties, RIPv2 only. And then finally, we're going to go to Server C, open up the Routing and Remote Access snap-in, go to RIP to Server B interface, right-click on it, Properties, and change the incoming packet protocol to be RIPv2 only. So it won't talk any other version or flavor like RIPv1 and 2, just 2 only. Say OK. Now what we want to do is secure those RIP updates between the servers, so each server has to authenticate with the other server. And the way we're going to do that is right-click on the interface and go to Properties, and look, it says Activate Authentication. We're going to put a password in here. This password is very similar maybe to your access point for WPA2 encryption. It's just a pre-shared key, so to speak. Not a key, but it's just a password, but it's the same concept there that you're going to use. And so this password has to be the same on every one of our routers so they can authenticate with each other before they share information with one another. So we're going to say OK. We're going to close this out and go over to Server B. Same thing. Properties. Put in that same password. So OK. And same thing on A. We'll close out of this and go over to finally Server A, Properties, Activate Authentication, and duplicate that password. So OK, close this out, and we are finished with this portion of the lab.